across the face.
Go for the cover, Mickie. Go for the cover.
With a championship on the
What's going on, Godzirra Nation? This is ArghGodzirra back with more WWE 2K20 MyCareer mode. Thank you for joining me as always. As you can see, Super Showdown is about to go down. Down under in Australia. Red and Mickie James are teaming up to take on the Iconics for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. If we lose, Mickie James's career is over. Let's get this underway. The Iconics have home turf advantage.
I love these girls. Who doesn't? I don't. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics. These two are
But I feel we can get the job done. Little known fact, Red and Drew, according to my Creator Superstar stats, are both from Australia as well, which doesn't work because of the American accents and everything else, but have a look at the t-shirts just glitching through the belts there. 2K never fails to disappoint, huh? So this match, if you're unfamiliar, is going to be a tornado no disqualification tag team match. So anything goes, and I'm going to throw whatever I can at these two. We got to get these titles. We got to keep the legacy of Mickie James alive, ladies and gentlemen. Because if she loses, the SmackDown General Manager Big Show has already turned around and said Mickie James's career is done as soon as she loses her next match. So we've got to do whatever it takes to keep her in the company. Those belts are going to look good around our waist, Mickie James, I'm telling you.
You win these, you make a case as one of the best teams ever.
Okay, here we go.
You have to believe the Iconics.
Ring that bell, ref.
Here tonight at Super Showdown, competing.
I'm going to get Billie Kay to yellow health.
Fans in an Australian rules tag team championship match.
So I want to focus my attention on Billie Kay if we can get Mickie James focusing on Peyton Royce just for a second.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added women's tag team championships with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful
Peyton Royce wants to throw down. Must have forgotten the last time we were in the ring with one another 8 years ago. I beat her ass so bad.
Got out of the way in a hurry. Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
Mickie James is
She's back in the ring now.
faltering a little bit. I can understand why she was on the lose streak she was on now. Jesus Christ, Mickie.
Aggression, just pure brutality.
She's just a shadow of her former self. Oh no. Not today, Billie Kay.
Dragon suplex. Oh, shows no mercy. And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted
Oh,
beat.
Peyton. You want to throw down now too? Okay. Okay.
Put to the test here. Big elbow.
Jesus Christ, Mickie James, you can get out of my way.
Leg sweep.
What the hell was that? It sounded like a chicken with its head cut off.
Path to WWE saw her travel many miles, including a stop in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where, like many before her, Peyton honed her craft.
I mean, not that a chicken would be able to make a noise with its head cut off because its head has been cut off. I understand that, ladies and gentlemen. God damn.
Nice drop kick. Harsh impact.
I've got to Irish whip her.
Great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
Trying everything in my power to make sure we get this done right.
Get out of that corner.
Just one little Irish whip, please. Beautiful.
Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead. And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd. This does not look good for Red and Mickie, and by extension,
This isn't boding well for us.
career.
They're going to go grab those goddamn cricket bats, aren't they?
Iconics doing?
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Spot of cricket.
Red and Mickie have
Not today.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this.
It's perfectly legal.
How many runs do you reckon Mickie James and I can combine for?
Corey, Byron did allude to Peyton Royce's training in Canada.
Yeah, she's a product of your best friend Lance Storm, and that's one of the reasons why Peyton is so good in the ring. I'm just glad Storm's personality didn't rub off on her during training.
Oh, again!
That was a stiff punch.
Traps the arm.
Code red.
Kick. Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Challenger's a little worse for wear now. Not what she was looking for. Reversal. What a counter.
Come on, Peyton.
And it's Billy Kay.
Do me a favor. Get out of the ring.
Anticipate. Set up for a second time.
Good night.
Title's in jeopardy here. Cover for the championship.
I'm still trying to find a name for that move. I've called it Seeing Red a few times, but we've got Code Red. So I don't want to double up with names like that. So maybe the hot head kick? I don't know.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. Up and down.
Go for the cover. One? No. I'm surprised Billy Kay kicked out of the good old head kick back there. Double knockout. Sorry, Mickie. You're so fun, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickie.
She's really relying on that object a lot now. And I can't say that I blame her.
Come on, Billy.
Right across the face.
Go for the cover, Mickie. Go for the cover.
With the championship on the line.
1, 2, 3.
Not only has Red helped Mickie James
that ended a little bit anticlimactic.
tag team champions.
A little belt with the cricket bat over the head. Actually, you know, when I think about it, considering they jumped us with the cricket bats, it's almost poetic that we won with a smack with a cricket bat. But regardless, that's just proving it. Red writes down something on that magic piece of paper and it comes true. It's like she's the Nostradamus of the WWE. Your new women's tag team champions, but more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, Mickie James' career is still intact. And we've marked that off of our list, as you can see. Let's see what the next chapter holds, shall we?
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Oh, that's nice. But aren't you skipping
that's very
over a
cute.
pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE 2K20
I do. But hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay.
I will.
After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane.
It's not a match involving Red or Drew, so I feel we don't need to play it. As much as Mickie James versus Kairi Sane sounds interesting, we're not going to do it.
Mickie went on to defeat Kairi Sane, giving her 2 championships and continuing her incredible winning streak to avoid retirement.
Okay.
I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look,
Yep.
if you want my advice, I see 2 ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number 2, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right.
He's right.
I guess I should...
I don't think Red would go the dishonest route. Red's personality to me is she's straight up, she's honest about it, she's focused on doing the right thing and, you know, making a real name for herself. And I don't think she would besmirch her name by going behind Mickie James's back and intentionally losing it. So we're going to go with the other option.
Hey, Mickie, I need to talk to you about something. It's kind of personal, sorry.
We'll catch up later.
Get out of here, Naomi.
Everything okay?
Yeah, well, not really. It's just lately... I'll just come out and say it. I want your title. And I know what that means for you and for us, but I don't think I can sit back any longer.
You know what? I was waiting for this moment.
You were?
Look, I know who you are, what you're made of, what got you here. You're driven to be the very best. And I knew that being tag team champions would only satisfy you for so long.
So you don't hate me?
No, I get it. I actually respect you for your honesty.
There we go.
I can think of a couple other ways this could have gone down.
I can think of another
If
way.
I beat you, it's all over.
If it's going to come to an end, and it will, sooner rather than later, I want you to be the one that does it. Besides, none of this would have even happened if it wasn't for you. But with all of that said, I've come too far to just roll over. If you face me for my title, you better be ready for a fight.
You know me. I wouldn't want it any other way.
I hope she's prepared to get her head kicked off.
You know, when you think headline, a pay-per-view, who do you think of? This woman right here, Mickie James.
Oh, Mickie, she's so fun. She's so fun. She blew my mind. Hey, Mickie. I know it's unfortunate circumstance, but we're going to have to end her career if we're to pick up the title.
A 6-time champion.
I'm done listening to your entrance.
Introducing the challenger, Rebecca Reed.
I almost forget the fact that I named her Rebecca because we just call her Red now.
The SmackDown Women's Champion, Mickie James.
Have a close look at that belt, Mickie, because it's the last time you're going to hold it and see it.
We're about to see which woman rules the landscape around here.
I hope Vince set her up with a good severance package. You know, good old retirement fund. I hope it all works out for you, Mickie James. I really do. But it's my time now.
Months ago, Red essentially resuscitated her idol Mickie James' career. Tonight, after issuing her an open and honest
Just got to get her to Red
she
health.
may now
No
cause it
problemo.
to a sudden conclusion. If you ask me, Red's being extremely selfish. She's prioritizing the list and her individual goals.
Shut up, Corey Graves. Tell me I'm being selfish. I put my singles competition on the on hold, not on the line, on hold. To start this tag team with her just so she could keep her career alive. That's far from being selfish. Oh, Mickie James wants to throw the 2-punch.
Evading possible disaster there.
hit detection in this game is so terrible.
Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, Sherry Martel, Lita. So many great Hall of Famers help make the Women's Championship the prestigious prize it is today.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
Just want to do a goddamn springboard move.
Yet another counter.
Instead, I'm clotheslining the ropes. It's so stupid.
Beautiful.
This is going to be big.
High risk district, ladies and gentlemen. We're going for the moonsault.
You see that height.
It
She's
looks
taking
so
the
good
worst
when
end of
we
the
can
exchange.
execute it perfectly.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Oh, we're going to pull out all stops here. Just showing off a little skill I picked up through bringing Red and Drew up to a higher stat as superstars.
And the DDT.
What's going to happen now? She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here.
That's right. Come over here, Mickie. Thank you.
Apron, lifting it up into the ring. Oh, again!
Nice right hand.
Come on, springboard. There we go. Oh, god damn it, I missed.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Come on, Mickie.
From behind. Back suplex.
Nice little suplex you got there.
She scores big with the counter.
That's the arm.
Good night.
Right kick.
Oh, strike while she's downed.
This one, and I can't remember a more highly anticipated title defense.
Oh, no. Oh, right to the throat. Mickie James appears to be on her last legs.
I'm sorry.
Red hits the...
Oh!
Is this the end for Mickie James?
It's all over.
With her own finisher as well.
Champion. And as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Wasn't expecting that finish.
Career with her own move. What a true friend. I think it was actually a sign of respect to do it that way.
Yeah, it was almost like a tribute.
You know, it would have been a good tribute, continuing to defend the tag championship and not ending your idol's career.
Thank you, Mickie.
You deserve this moment.
A nice gesture from our new champion, Red, giving Mickie James a chance to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
And no matter how I feel about Red right now, I do want to say thank you to Mickie James. You will be missed.
Thank you, Mickie.
Well, we are the champion at the expense of putting one of our idols to rest.
And that's how I won my first SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
That totally sucked the air out of the room.
That's why I wanted to skip over that part of the story.
I'll distract him with the visual aid. With everything we'd accomplished, we were really starting to cement our legacies, especially in our hometown where we'd always been overshadowed by a certain individual, until this happened.
Boom! Look at
That
our
is a
pasty
beautiful
selves.
sign, don't you think?
I agree. I would never throw rocks at a sign like that.
Even though we were gaining respect and recognition, I still felt like I had a lot more to prove than Red. She had won championships everywhere we went, and I only had my Universal title win over Samoa Joe that was mostly considered a fluke. Sure, I started a movie, but that sort of thing didn't hold the same weight. So I sought out the advice from someone who was a visionary in this business. A man who had been the guiding force behind the careers of countless legendary superstars.
And with that, you're going to have to wait till the next episode to find out who he's talking about, because that brings this episode to a close. Thank you for joining me as always. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and leave a like on the video. It goes a long way to supporting myself, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. If you happen to be new to the channel, there's plenty of other content to check out. I urge you to do so. And if you happen to enjoy what I'm throwing down, why not hit that subscribe button and pledge your allegiance to the Godzirra Nation while doing so. Right next to that little bell, hit it so you get notified every single time when something brand new goes down on the channel. Down below in the description of the video, not only will you find my social media links, you will also find the WWE 2K20 MyCareer mode playlist. If you've missed any episodes, feel free to go catch up in your own time. It'll be worthwhile. I assure you of that. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.